Did you know over 40% of all unicorns in India are founded by reverse brain drain talent? I'll get to that statement in a bit. Before that, there's one thing that's inevitable, and that's the coming decades are India's decades. In fact, it's not India's decades, it's India's century. Hold on, there's another thing that's inevitable, and that's reverse brain drain. Now, what does reverse brain drain mean? In simple language, it means that people who left their country to live and work elsewhere for better opportunities decide to move back. When a country reaches its inflection point, reverse brain drain becomes inevitable. We've seen this play out in China. We will see it playing out in India. And India has reached an inflection point. Why do I say that? Well, because India is the fastest growing economy in the world. Its population is the youngest in the world. The demographic dividend is in its favor. India is the most aspirational country in the world. We have one of the smartest engineers, and finally took India 58 years to get to its first $1 trillion of GDP, 12 years to get to the next trillion, and just 5 years for the third trillion. And guess what? India will start adding $1 trillion to its GDP every 12 to 18 months. Man, that's an inflection point. India has become a land of opportunity. Now you can move back to India and build a legacy. In fact, it's already happening. Companies like Urban Company, Razorpay, Cars24, 1MG, Lenskart, what do they have in common? These companies are founded or co-founded by returnees. Now, what's our role? Through 1947 Rise podcast, we've been helping in accelerating the speed of reverse brain drain by interview folks who have moved back and built massive tech companies. In fact, we've interviewed founders of Razorpay, 1MG, Urban Company, and a bunch others. Now imagine if we can accelerate the speed of reverse brain drain by 10x. Imagine how many more unicorns we'll have then. Well, could be 10x more. Unicorn translates to wealth creation, economic development, and job creation. One story can build a narrative, and a narrative can change a country's mindset.